Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Seattle Seahawks. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pickup of 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. There's the big tight end bang. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Back to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. A shotgun run now with Walker. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. Here's a run with the rookie from UCLA. Into the secondary, past the 15. Look at him go! And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 99 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. The extra point, up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big play for Seattle. And even 50 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be. This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit,
that one, take it in. Andre Yosibov, touchdown Seahawks. That his second TD catch of the season. The extra point is up and through. And the Seahawks will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That one on target to Watson. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's out of bounds. It's a 1st down for the moment, but it appears it's not going to stay that way. Come on, set. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
33, yellow, ready. On 2nd down, Love gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and 9. Ready? They'll try to get this one on the ground.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And that is not going to be nearly enough. Talk about a decision ripe for second guessing. The defense wasn't fooled one bit by that fake. And the offense has turned it over on downs. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And now it's going to be third down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1 third down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get... Return cranked up
at their own 15-yard line.
The man in motion is Watson. His drive will start on the ground, and they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. So, first and 10 now from the 30. They'll stay on the ground. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back to the Great Northwest in a moment. From the 35, here's second and 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. as they try to run it here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Love. On the run to the right. Off he goes. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. They get 21 on that one. First down, Packers.
3rd down and short. You decide to hand the ball off. What you're really telling yourself is just pick up enough yards to reset these downs. But in this case, the back had a whole lot more in mind. He saw the crease, and he hit it, and it led to a big gain.
Working across the field, he spots Watson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 32 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he's in. What a drive. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Toward the sideline, it'll be an incompletion. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. We'll go play action with Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. Oh, into space. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay.
The kicker on.
Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Packers are out to a 21-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's caught. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play for Seattle. 54 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
That is going to be called in. He's got it. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Seattle. The extra point now for Portagales. The kick is good. And the Seahawks are back within 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The man in motion is Watson. It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Seattle after this. It is 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after.
The ball comes out. It looked like a Packer was able to corral it, and indeed, possession stays with Green Bay.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 54 yards.
Yellow, 43. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Now give on the ground. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. Once more from the 2. Third and goal.
Here we go. Set. Hot. Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will take it in himself. Malik Willis. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Robinson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Set. Ready.
Now they'll pitch it out here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Ready. Set.
Throwing on second down, Love. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Here's Love. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big gainer for Green Bay. 42 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And he gets run out of bounds. A short pickup, but it's good enough for a first down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
A second down throw for Love. Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Down. 45. White. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Here's a designed run.
I love this call on 4th down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. The PAT, up and good. And the Packers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Packers have it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. An extra point attempt to follow. His kick is good. And the Packers tack on one more to their lead.
Seahawks 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The run up the middle, it's Walker. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Andre Yosivach was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. Back to throw. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of...
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down.
48-yard line.
Here we go. 52 blue. 22 needle. Green jack.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. They're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Lead on blue. Ready.
To throw is Love. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
5 yards on the play, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set.
Now this looks like a design run. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already.
Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. And that is a duck. It's incomplete. What in the name of Gary Premier is that? They let the kicker try to throw it. It doesn't work out. It's a turnover on down.
At their own 12-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And off the deflection, it is taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
They seemingly did everything right defensively outside of the overall execution. They forced the quarterback to throw a contested ball in the middle of the field. They were able to get a hand on it, but it was all for naught. The pass is still ends up in the arms of the intended target and leads to a nice gain. And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
At their own 32-yard line.
Now a run on 1st down. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
field to the 45. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. They'll stick with him again.
The running back will get the ball. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 on the Seahawks 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's second and 8.
Here we go. Ready?
On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Ready, break! Ready! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger!
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works. Big yardage. And the first down.
In order to call that fake in an actual game, you better have a lot of confidence in the speed of your kicker that he can pull it off. But he clearly demonstrated it all week in practice, and they picked the right time to use it, and it paid off.
Let's go!
Second and 11.
10 black, close, 10, triple, 38, 10, fuck, chop, 26, fuck, 40, watch out, drill, 50, fight, hut.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. And make that a 5th straight victory. As they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading